Alright, we're headed to New Orleans today. We're gonna go to NAIC. It's gonna be a very fun event. I'm gonna go compete in the trading card game category. Looking to at least go positive. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this vlog, honestly, because it's my first time. So, really excited. Gonna get on the plane here in a couple minutes, and we'll see you in New Orleans. Getting on the plane. Alright, we touched down in New Orleans. I had to remember the place. Flight was good. Watched Rio, watched Ratatouille the whole time. Finally got off. I'm gonna go to baggage claim and pick up luggage as well as then I have a baggage claim here for competitors. So I'm gonna pick up my badge here and we'll see you then. Alright, picked up our badge. We're all set for the weekend. Gotta go grab luggage now. It's actually faster to grab badges first before luggage. So we're gonna head out back to the hotel after this. Adios. Alright, we were all checked in at the hotel, and it's time to get some food. Long day of travel. Alright, we finished up, went out and got some stuff to eat. Explored New Orleans is pretty cool. I don't know about some of the things that happen down here. Kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. But tomorrow, probably gonna do more exploring and then practicing the deck to get better at it for the tournament. Alright, today is day 2 of our adventures here in New Orleans. Gonna explore the city a bit more today and then get some practice in this evening, hopefully in real life. So I'm very excited. I'll keep you guys posted. We wound up finding ourselves at the convention. We walked down here to see if it was open, and it was, so we've been walking around, exploring. I bought some cards for my side event deck. Not sure what we're going to do after this. A lot of stuff you need badges for, and we didn't bring ours because we didn't think that... We were mainly trying to figure out if the trolley was open or not, because someone told us it was closed, but it's actually open, so... yeah, we're going to keep exploring. Alright, when we came yesterday, there weren't any shops here, so let's go in and see what they got. Alright, we've been back at the hotel for a while now at this point. Really just gonna freshen up. Louisiana is really hot compared to where I come from, a lot of more humid, so gonna freshen up and do a lot more deck testing and might meet up for some in-person practice later. I'll keep you posted. Alright, we finished everything at the hotel. We're gonna go back to the convention center. Yippee! We are currently waiting in line to go and see Evie.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Got the merch. Alright, we are finally back at the hotel. Finding food took much longer than expected. But we did get our merch. We got a bunch of fun stuff. I might do a little vendor haul from all the stuff I got. Otherwise, tournament's tomorrow. Gonna get some sleep. Gonna practice the deck a little bit, freshen up, and we'll be all set for day three in New Orleans. Adios. Alright, day 3, competition day. Feeling a little bit nervous, but should be fun. Gonna play all 9 rounds, and it's time to catch our taxi / ride to the convention center. So we'll see you there. Alright, we're 10 minutes from doors opening. Alright, headed to our round 1 match. We're running Joltik Box this weekend. I don't know if I announced that or not. Anyway, we're running it today. And it's gonna be a good match. I'm excited. Alright, round one's done. Ended up tying, so we're 0-0-1 right now. Played against an EV box. They kept angel lighting my Pokemon back into the deck with all the energy on them. A little unfortunate, but a tie is better than a loss, so we're gonna head on to game 2. Alright, round 2's finished. Unfortunate loss. We fought against a Marnie's Grimmsnarl deck. Very first game, started only Joltik in the active and was instantly donked, so unfortunate game 1, brought it back in game 2, but couldn't finish it out in game 3. 0-0-1 right now on the day. Gonna go use the restroom and eat a snack and get back into it. Alright, round 3 finished. Fought against a Goldango Dragapult deck. Unfortunately, scooped game 1, won game 2, but game 3 went to time. Had to tie it out. I'm 0-1-2 out of day 2 contention, unfortunately, but that means we're going to play the rest of the day out and we get to do side events tomorrow. Yeah, and I have a full deck for that, so it should be really fun. Alright. Round 4 completed, played against, I think straight Dragapult. Didn't win the first game. Second game, I called an attack and then accidentally looked at one of my prizes, so I got a double prize loss. A little unfortunate, but in the end it didn't matter. I started solo Iron Hands with no way of retreating, so it was kind of just stuck in the active, and eventually they just knocked it out. Bossed up my Clefairy on the bench, knocked that out. So even if there wasn't a double prize loss, I had no more Pokemon on the bench. So a little unfortunate. We're 0-2-2 right now. Hoping to win at least a couple games today. Still 5 rounds to go. Might grab a snack. Alright, round 5 finished. Fought against a Dragapult Charizard deck. Very close both games, but unfortunately weren't able to pull a win out. We are 0-3-2 on the day, but the previous opponent was my favorite one that I've fought so far. They were really nice. Had a lot of fun, actually chatted a lot, so hopefully a lot more opponents just like that. And we're going to head into round 6 in a couple of minutes. Alright, we finished round 6. It was against a Dragapult deck, and we won! We won our first match of the day. I'm very happy about it. Gonna go into round 7, gonna grab a snack first. I'm very happy. It took all 3 games. Win, loss, win, but we did it. Alright, round 7 finished. Fought against a Dragapult Charizard deck. Barely won in the last game of time. Won first game, lost second game, won third game. So, all in all, pretty good. We're 2-3-2 now. My dad brought me a burger. I'm gonna eat that real fast, and then we'll jump into round 8. Alright, round 8 is in the books. Matched up against a Raging Bolt, and my opponent was one of the best people I've ever interacted with in this game. He was really fun to hang out with, play with. We ended up tying, which is, it's whatever. At the point in the day where it's more about fun, and I had a ton of fun playing this match. We are now 2-1, no, I'm a liar, 2-3-3. So it'll be interesting to see how this final match plays out. 9 rounds has lasted a long time. It is, what time is it right now? It's almost 8 o'clock, so I'm very excited to be done. But we'll see after our last match. Alright, round 9, all done. Actually matched up into a Joltik box mirror. I was really surprised, actually. I thought I was going to see a couple more, but hey, seeing one is really fun. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Did lose, though. Wasn't able to I just misplayed. I'm gonna be honest. I was so misplayed. I could have kept an Iron Leaves in my hand, been able to back-to-back Blood Moon for the win. Threw it away on accident. Gulp. Trying to use an Ultra Ball when I could have used the Nest Ball. Gulp. Anyway, lots of fun. The people actually had a lot more fun near the end of the competition than at the start. At the start, I was so nervous. At the end, everyone was chill. It was so chill. We're just chatting up the whole time. And honestly, I'm so happy. Tomorrow, we get to do a bunch of side events. I'm really excited about that. The new raid, not new, the raid format I'm excited about. They might have a Unite thing. I don't really know what entails with that. I might bring my Switch and try it out. But if you have a chance to go to one of these regionals, it's a lot of fun. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. I put too much on mine. In the end, I ended up going 2-4-3. So 9 match points in total. No idea where that puts me on the leaderboard. At this point, it's whatever. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get dinner because it's 9:14 in the evening and we started at 9:15 in the morning. So I'm really hungry. Only thing I had was a burger at around 6. So I'm gonna go grab some grub and we'll see ya. Alright, day 3. I was super exhausted yesterday and I slept for like 8 hours. So we're finally getting over to the convention center. Gonna do some side events. Gonna do all that kind of fun stuff. We have a appointment for the Pokémon Center today. So we're gonna go there and we're gonna see what fun things we can buy. This did Unite play. Wasn't even close. I'm just kidding, it was like an actual shot on the other team. Alright, went over and played Pokemon Unite the Play Lab. Used Decidueye, like my main character in the game, and kind of stomped them, I'm not gonna lie. They did have multiple people that didn't know how to play and a child on the team, but we got a sticker sheet out of it, and we also got a Team Skull pin. I think I'm holding it the right way. Yep. But it was very fun. We're gonna keep exploring. Pokemon Center Destined Rivals has been acquired.
Power to turn off the bravery charm and leave the fairy. Using that hit point. There you go. Your friend, my friend, whose friend is it? This is what it's all going to come down to. Our last slot in the North American International Championship.
Judges finished with the shuffling.
Here we go. It's his time. Consulting the discard pile. This is what it's come down to after rounds and rounds of action. An iron out to 3. Are we going to see the jamming tower? Only one way to find out.
It's
in play. Here we go. Everybody get off your right eyes on the squeeze.
Alright, finished up watching semifinals. Very intense matches. One was a Gardevoir mirror, and then one was a Gardevoir mirror, and the other was Dragapult versus Guardy. And we're gonna be having a Gardevoir mirror in TCG finals tomorrow, which is gonna be very exciting, more or less. A little unfortunate that some of the most creative decks didn't make it, but it's whatever. Had fun at the vendors, had fun at the side events. I got one more thing to do for my my Pokemon Go side event, or scavenger hunt, so we're going to be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to participate in one side event, but Other than that, I'm gonna go back to the hotel and get some sleep. Alright, day 3 officially done. We've been at the hotel for a while at this point, but I forgot to make a video when we first got here. Walked back from the convention center after everything was done. Got some food along the way. First time having Shake Shack, it was actually pretty good. Other than that, tomorrow is watching finals for all 4 categories. I'm really excited about that. Matchup for TCG Masters is going to be interesting. I think I already mentioned that, but it's going to be a Guardy matchup. Whatever. I'm going to do lots of side events, hopefully. I need to do one more side event for my Pokemon Go scavenger hunt. And then I get a pin, which I'm very excited about because I haven't seen anywhere else you can find the pins. So I will see you guys in day 4. Alright, day 4. Gonna go watch finals, gonna do side events. Gonna be pretty fun. I'm excited.
I don't think LG's doing much hiding though, as they are keeping the pressure on. He's getting absolutely destroyed! Over to the back line, there's not enough players still standing. This defense is going to stand tall. Here's Streak of 2 for the Blaziken as they keep on pushing. And Revelation steps back into this one and takes a win. We were wondering when Revelation was going to wake up. Here they are tying it up in our grand finals. Well, the prediction was 3-1, and we are one step closer for that to materialize. However, we know that Revelation would like to turn that on its head and 3-1 back the other way. Center of Thea Sky Ruins, one of the best to ever do it, Luminosity Gaming! Woo! Dude, this won't look out the Goliath fault just yet. It's gonna put it really low. Elam knows that. He is your 2025 North America International.
Place is basically cleared out. Everyone's gone home. There's birds in the convention center. The band on the boat is playing Singing in the Rain right now. Yikes! We've officially come ashore and it's wet. About the same amount as wet, and we're just gonna start walking. Because I don't want to wait for the rain to stop. Dad's taking photos over there. And we're going to get back to the hotel and I'll see you there. It is still storming. Alright, made it back to the hotel in one piece. A little bit wet, but that's all okay. Very fun. I'm going to go pack everything because we're leaving tomorrow. Had a ton of fun at finals, watching finals. Went on a ferry ride. I don't think I mentioned that before getting on because even I forgot. Ferry ride is good. It started raining halfway through, but it's whatever. Hence all the wet. Hence why I'm gonna go dump my backpack because it decided to start unzipping as I was ready to get on the trolley. And some of my stuff got wet, but the cards should be fine. They're in a case and whatnot. So, I'm gonna go pack my bag and we will see you all tomorrow. Alright, fourth and final day in Louisiana. We're gonna be taking a taxi instead of the bus to the airport. But I've had a ton of fun this trip, and let's finish it out. Alright, we finished the baggage claim. Everything came perfectly fine. But that ends our NAIC adventure. I had a ton of fun. Excited to go next year. I'm planning on it. Might go to another regional beforehand, get a little bit more practice in. But I had a ton of fun. I'll post more videos at some point, but for now, this will be it. If you like the content, subscribe, I guess. Like and subscribe. This is weird saying because I have one other video or two other videos on my channel, but we will see you.